Golf claps for Bioware today, baby, as they did all Anthem players a solid by adding a sprint button to Fort Tarsis. What's going on, guys and girls? It's GhostRobo, and if you've seen any sort of Anthem coverage on this channel or another, if you played any part of the VIP demo this past weekend, you probably ran into this small but significant issue. In fact, I categorized it as one of my biggest problems with the game because it's so darn annoying across not only an entire campaign playthrough, but imagining playing this game for dozens and dozens of hours. The fact that you could only walk in Fort Tarsis, the base where all of your dialogue encounters, where all of your mission acquisition takes place, where all of your shopping goes down, the fact that you could only walk was mind-numbingly annoying. Now, it's something that I'm sure everyone would have gotten over, but it's so good to see that Bioware has their ear to the ground and are ready to make adjustments. They said today that they'll be bringing it back to the full game. Apparently, it was in there before and they didn't have it in the demo. They didn't have it in any of the content that I played up in San Francisco, but General Manager Casey Hudson confirmed that they will be bringing back a sprint button in Fort Tarsis for the full release. There was also some interesting details from Anthem's executive producer, Mark Dara, who said that the goal of Fort Tarsis No Sprint was to make players feel a little bit underpowered, so then you really felt that strong difference between out of the suit and in the suit. And I will agree that they have nailed the in-suit gameplay and controls. Flying around as a javelin is fantastic, and even the animation of sliding inside that suit and then soaring to the skies, all of the mechanized futuristic sound effects that they have implemented, all the powers that you acquire, you definitely feel like a superhero. So I can understand wanting to really set that apart and wanting to make sure that when you're back at Fort Tarsis, you feel like a human. And Dara continued saying, if you look at most video games, you're sprinting everywhere, and we gave you a jetpack machine for when you're out in the world, and we really wanted to feel like you're just a person walking around, and now you are that person in Iron Man armor. And so I understand that characterization and the desire to separate, but man, it just made for really annoying gameplay and really cumbersome movement through a pretty beautiful and pretty cool base. So now you'll be able to sprint, and I think this bodes well not only for the fact that, hey, we can run around Fort Tarsis, but they're already listening and taking cues from what players want. Almost everybody at the event where I went said the same thing. They needed to up the movement speed in Fort Tarsis, and now they've done it. So after a pretty problematic VIP demo weekend, I think this is a good sign. You know, couple that with how open and honest they were about the issues with the demo, what they're looking to do to improve and make them better. If they can go out and nail the open demo next weekend, I think this bodes very well. Now, I obviously can't make any promises in terms of what they decide to do microtransaction-wise, how they plan to support the game in the future, how that all goes down, and if the game will work as it's supposed to when mid-February does roll through. But I like where they're headed, and I like their attention, I like their intention, and I like how vocal and involved they are being with the player base. They need to keep that up. They need to make sure that they are ready to make changes, ready to address issues, and ready to communicate that. Those things will help this game maybe grow into something really special. The gameplay is there. The javelins are there. If they can get the service side of things and the improvement update side of things, and then also fingers crossed that they nail the economy side of things and the update future plans side of things, we could be looking at a really good time. Are you pumped that they added Sprint to Fort Tarsis? I am. Let me know your take in the comments down below. Everybody, stay tuned for much more Anthem coverage. We're able to talk about a lot more real soon. Until that time, everybody, make sure to subscribe so you're ready for those videos. Hit that notification bell if you want to see them first. I love you a lot. Have a fantastic day, and until next time, drink some hot chocolate, and we'll see you all later.